Your legs aren't getting weaker because you're getting older. That's the lie we've been told. In truth, many seniors over 60 are silently suffering from the effects of 3 overlooked vitamin deficiencies that strike hardest at night, when your body should be rebuilding strength, not falling apart. Studies show that lacking just one of these nutrients can raise your risk of leg cramps by 42%, delay muscle recovery by 37%, and even triple your chances of falling. And yet, almost no one over 60 hears about this from their doctor. Why? Because these vitamins are inexpensive, natural, and frankly not profitable. They don't make headlines, they don't fill prescriptions, but they do work. If you've been noticing numbness in your feet, calf tightness, or the stairs starting to feel steeper than they used to, this isn't just aging. It may be your body quietly asking for what it's no longer receiving. And the saddest part, most seniors could reverse this decline with a few simple steps before bedtime. At Live Healthy. After 50, we believe healthy aging shouldn't require guesswork pills with side effects or expensive treatments. That's why we're sharing real research-backed solutions that support senior health, help you uncover longevity secrets, and allow you to live with strength and independence far beyond 60. This video will reveal the top 3 vitamins that older adults must take before bed, not in the morning, for faster muscle recovery, stronger legs, and better balance. Each one plays a unique role in your body's nightly repair cycle. And together, they're the foundation for natural health for seniors who want to stay mobile, active, and safe at home. Have you ever tried taking vitamins at night, or noticed leg pain that gets worse before bed? Let us know in the comments we read and reply to each one. And if this video helps you, please like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps more seniors discover healthy aging strategies that truly work. Now let's take a closer look at the first vitamin and why it may be the missing link between your brain and your legs. Number 1, vitamin B12. Most people think weak legs are a muscle issue. But after 60, the problem often starts somewhere you never expect: your nervous system. And one quiet deficiency may be breaking the connection between your brain and your legs without you even knowing it. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in keeping your nerves and muscles talking to each other. It's like the power cord between your mind and your movement. But here's the part no one tells seniors. After age 60, your stomach becomes less efficient at pulling B12 from food. You could eat eggs, fish, or meat every day and still come up short. And when B12 runs low, the signs sneak in slowly. You may feel a little tingling in your toes or numbness in your feet. Maybe your calves feel tight or your knees suddenly feel unstable when standing. Over time, walking becomes slower. Your balance feels off. But you chalk it up to aging when in fact it's a preventable nerve malfunction. A study published in Neurology followed over 2,500 older adults. It found that seniors with low B12 levels were nearly 3 times more likely to develop walking difficulties. Even more concerning, they had a 60% higher risk of falls. These aren't just minor slips. These are the kinds of falls that take away independence. One patient, George Miller, 73, from Oregon, came to his doctor after a fall that landed him in the ER. He'd been feeling numbness in his legs for months, but thought it was arthritis. Blood tests revealed a severe B12 deficiency. Within 6 weeks of daily B12 supplementation taken the right way, he was walking steadily again. Here's why it matters so much. B12 helps build and protect your myelin sheath, the insulation around your nerves. Without enough of it, nerve signals slow down or get lost entirely. That's why B12 deficiency often mimics early Parkinson's or diabetic neuropathy. It's not just a leg problem, it's a breakdown in communication between your brain and your body. But there's good news. The nervous system begins its healing process during sleep. That's when your body does its most important repair work, restoring nerve tissue, resetting muscle coordination, and reinforcing strength from within. If B12 isn't present in your bloodstream at that time, you're missing the most powerful window for recovery. This is why it's critical to take B12 before bed. And not just any kind, your best choice is methylcobalamin, a highly absorbable form your body can use immediately. Even better, take it as a sublingual tablet that dissolves under your tongue. This delivery method skips the digestive system, which is especially important for older adults with reduced stomach acid. The effects aren't instant, but they can be fast. Clinical trials show that seniors who consistently restore B12 levels experience better muscle control, faster nerve response, and reduce nighttime leg cramps within 2 weeks. Some even report sleeping deeper and waking up with steadier legs. According to the National Institutes of Health, up to 43% of Americans over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, many without any idea. That means almost half of older adults may be living with a condition that's stealing their strength silently night after night. So if your legs feel sluggish, if you notice more twitching or stiffness when you lay down, or if you're starting to avoid stairs or long walks because of instability, it may be time to ask not just how strong your muscles are, but whether your nerves are getting what they need. This is where doctor tips for older adults matter most. Vitamin B12 isn't hype. It's a foundation. It's a science-backed, low-risk natural health tool that belongs in every senior nutrition guide. It's not about chasing youth, it's about protecting function, about preventing aging diseases not reacting after they've taken hold. For those committed to healthy aging and natural health for seniors, B12 should be non-negotiable. It's not a miracle, it's maintenance. And the best time to take it is right before sleep when your body's ready to listen. Let's move to the next piece of this nighttime puzzle. Another nutrient that does more than protect your bones. It builds muscle in your sleep. Number 2, vitamin D3. Everyone knows vitamin D is good for your bones, but few realize it plays an even bigger role in rebuilding muscle, especially during the hours you sleep. For adults over 60, this overlooked benefit can mean the difference between waking up stronger or waking up sore and stiff. Vitamin D3 is not just the sunshine vitamin, it's the ignition switch your muscles need to recover after daily activity. Without it, your body can't complete the repair cycle that keeps your legs strong and steady. And here's where it gets more serious. As we age, our natural ability to produce D3 from sunlight drops dramatically up to 75% less after 60. That means even if you walk outside every morning, it may not be enough. And without supplementation, the signs of deficiency creep in quietly. You might notice more leg soreness after doing very little. Climbing stairs feels harder than it used to. Or you start avoiding long walks, not from laziness, but because your legs simply don't bounce back like before. According to a 2020 study in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, seniors who took D3 supplements before bedtime experienced a 19% increase in leg strength and a 34% reduction in falls over just 3 months. These aren't minor improvements. These are the kinds of gains that help older adults stay mobile, independent, and safe at home. One woman, Linda Harper, 68, from Arizona, had been struggling with deep thigh aches for years. Her doctor focused on arthritis and offered anti-inflammatories, but nothing helped long term. After a functional medicine checkup revealed her D3 levels were low, she began a nightly supplement routine. Within a week, she noticed less pain and more energy when walking her dog. Her story isn't rare, it's just not well known. Here's what's happening inside your body. D3 helps regulate muscle protein synthesis. That's the process your body uses to rebuild fibers that break down with everyday use. When D3 is missing, this system slows. Muscles shrink, strength declines, and the first areas to suffer your thighs, calves, and glutes, the very muscles that keep you steady on your feet. Worse yet, low D3 levels are also linked to nighttime leg cramps and chronic inflammation. If your legs burn or ache while you're resting, there's a good chance your muscles are inflamed from micro tears that aren't healing. D3 works to calm that inflammation and support the regeneration process if it's taken at the right time. Night is when your body releases that growth hormone and enters deep repair mode. That's why timing matters. Morning supplements don't help your legs rebuild at night, but when you take D3 before bed, your body has the fuel it needs right when the healing window opens. The ideal way to take it is simple. Choose a soft gel or capsule with $2,000 to 4,000 Derendorys International units of D3. Make sure it's D3, not DDHU. And because D3 is fat-soluble, take it with a small source of healthy fat. A spoonful of almond butter, a few walnuts, or a splash of almond milk works perfectly. This approach not only supports senior health tips and stronger mobility, it's also part of the larger puzzle of daily habits for longevity. When you build small nighttime rituals like D3 with a light snack, you're training your body to heal smarter, not harder. It's worth noting that D3 deficiency doesn't just affect the body, it also affects sleep. Research suggests that balanced D3 levels help regulate the nervous system and improve sleep quality, so taking it before bed may lead to better rest while also reducing cramps, twitching, and that nagging tightness in your legs. For older adults focused on healthy aging, this isn't about taking more pills. It's about aligning your body's natural rhythms with what it needs. It's also why over 60 wellness is not just about avoiding disease. It's about building the foundation to move well, sleep well, and live with confidence one step at a time. If you felt your legs growing weaker or your recovery from everyday movement slowing down, D3 may be the missing piece, and it doesn't take months to notice the difference. With the right dose, right form, and right timing, stronger legs can begin with tonight's bedtime routine. Number 3, vitamin K2. Most people have never heard of vitamin K2. and even fewer know how critical it is for strong, stable legs after 60. But this one nutrient could be the missing link that explains why your muscles feel weak, your joints ache, or why calcium supplements don't seem to be working. K2 works like a traffic controller for calcium, and it tells calcium where to go and where not to go. It directs it into your bones where it's needed for strength, and it keeps it out of your arteries, joints, and soft tissue, where it causes stiffness, inflammation, and pain. Without enough K2, calcium drifts to the wrong places, and the result, tense calves, cracking knees, and muscles that feel like rubber by the afternoon. Here's what most people miss. K2 doesn't just protect bones. It activates genes inside your muscle cells that trigger repair and rebuilding. Think of it like flipping on the body's internal muscle memory. In a study published in Nutrients, older adults who took K2 daily increased thigh strength by 21% and balance by 31% in just 8 weeks. For someone like Mark Jensen, 71 from Michigan, those changes meant everything. He hadn't been able to stand without grabbing the kitchen counter for over a year. After adding K2 to his nightly routine along with vitamin D3, he began noticing more control in his legs within a few weeks. Today he walks independently and even volunteers at his community center again. K2 works best when taken with D3. These two vitamins are a team. D3 helps your body absorb calcium. K2 makes sure it goes to the right places. Without K2, D3 can accidentally cause calcium buildup in joints or arteries, leading to more harm than good. That's why some people who take D3 alone still feel stiff or get muscle tightness. The missing piece is almost always K2. The most effective form of K2 for seniors is called MK7. This version stays in your system longer, offering sustained support throughout the night. And because your bones and muscles enter their deepest repair mode while you sleep, taking MK7 before bed allows it to work when your body is most ready to rebuild. You don't need a big meal. Just pair it with a small source of healthy fat like a handful of almonds or a teaspoon of peanut butter. This helps with absorption and fits perfectly into a gentle nighttime routine. Take it alongside D3, ideally 30 minutes before bed for the best results. K2 also has benefits that go far beyond the legs. It supports blood vessel flexibility, helps to regulate blood sugar, and has been linked to improve muscle endurance during daily walking. These are exactly the kinds of changes that matter for aging gracefully and maintaining over 60 wellness without relying on extreme exercise or complicated routines. If you're already taking calcium during the day, or eating calcium-rich foods, K2 helps direct that calcium where it's needed most. It's a smart way to protect yourself from the silent buildup that can lead to discomfort or dangerous conditions later on. This is one of those senior home remedies that flies under the radar. You won't see it advertised much, and most doctors don't bring it up unless you ask. But the research is clear and the results are real. When you stack K2 with D3 and B12, you give your body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, not just survive. These nutrients support senior health in a way that's gentle, natural, and backed by science. If your knees crack when you stand, if your calves ache by noon, or if you feel like your strength has faded more than it should have, K2 might be the piece that changes everything. For those of us aiming to live long, stay mobile, and keep our freedom, this isn't just another supplement. It's a longevity tip that could restore what time has slowly taken away. Now that you know what these vitamins can do for your legs, the next step is just as important, taking them the right way. Timing, form, and consistency can mean the difference between small improvements and powerful transformation. Let's start with B12. This one is all about direct delivery. As we age, our stomach becomes less effective at pulling B12 from food or pills. That's why sublingual B12 placed under the tongue is the best choice. It bypasses digestion and goes straight into the bloodstream. About 30 minutes before bed, let a methylcobalamin B12 tablet dissolve slowly under your tongue. No chewing, no swallowing, just let it sit. This form ensures your nerves get what they need during your body's natural nighttime repair window. Don't take it too soon after dinner. Ideally, leave at least 2 hours between your last meal and your B12 dose. That gives your system time to reset and absorb the vitamin without interference. Now let's talk about D3 and K2. These two should always be taken together. They work like a tag team. D3 moves calcium into your bloodstream while K2 tells it where to go. But since both are fat soluble, they need a little healthy fat to be absorbed properly. Right before bed, pair your D3 and K2 with a small snack. Just a spoonful of almond butter, a few nuts, or a sip of almond milk is enough. You don't need a full meal. Just something gentle to help your body absorb these nutrients without slowing digestion. Many older adults find it helpful to keep their supplements in a nightly routine tray. Set them next to your toothbrush or teacup. Visual reminders help form habits. And when taken consistently, these simple actions support daily habits for longevity in a way that feels effortless. When it comes to dosage, start simple. For B12, most seniors benefit from 1,000 micrograms of methylcobalamin daily. For D3, look for 2,000 to 4,000 Didanders international units per night, adjusting as needed based on your doctor's advice. And for K2, choose the MK7 form at 100 to 200 bemidized micrograms. Don't forget the safety details. If you're taking prescription medication, space your vitamins at least 1 hour apart unless directed otherwise by your healthcare provider. This helps avoid potential interference or absorption issues. One man, Henry Cole, 67, from Georgia, used to take all his supplements in the morning. But after switching to this bedtime routine, he noticed less leg stiffness, deeper sleep, and better balance within a few weeks. He didn't change his diet. He didn't start exercising more. He just adjusted how and when he gave his body what it needed. These aren't just doctor tips for older adults. They're simple rituals rooted in science. Your body heals best while you sleep, and by feeding it. Think of this as preparing your body for a night of silent restoration. The lights go out. Your mind rests. And inside your muscles, bones, and nerves, real healing begins. All because you made a few thoughtful adjustments before bed. It's never too late to strengthen your foundation. One night at a time, one habit at a time, that's how longevity is built. Now that your nightly vitamin routine is in place, there are 3 simple habits that can make those nutrients even more effective. These aren't complicated, but they quietly unlock more energy, faster recovery, and stronger legs, especially for seniors aiming to stay active and independent. Let's start with hydration. Most people think they drink enough water, but the truth is small drops in hydration can slow down everything from nutrient delivery to muscle repair. And as we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. That means many older adults walk around mildly dehydrated without even realizing it. Your body needs fluid to circulate vitamins through your bloodstream and into your cells. Without enough water, even the best supplements may not reach your muscles or nerves in time. That's why one of the smartest daily habits for longevity is simple sip water steadily throughout the day. Aim for a glass every 90 minutes while you're awake. Don't wait until you're thirsty. And avoid drinking large amounts right before bed. Too much fluid too late can disrupt sleep. Instead, stop drinking water about an hour before you turn in for the night. That gives your body time to process fluids without sending you to the bathroom at 2 a.m. The second habit is what you eat in the evening. Heavy dinners loaded with starch or sugar force your body to focus on digestion, not recovery. When you go to bed full of white rice, bread, or dessert, your sleep becomes more about processing food than rebuilding muscles. That's a missed opportunity for healing. A study in clinical nutrition found that seniors who ate a light, low glycemic dinner had 38% better nutrient absorption during sleep and experienced fewer leg cramps overnight. That's why one of the most overlooked natural health for seniors strategies is to simply eat a lighter dinner. Try a palm-sized portion of lean protein like chicken, fish, or boiled egg paired with steamed vegetables or leafy greens. Skip the bread basket and sugar, and make sure you finish eating at least 2 hours before bed. This quiet period gives your body the chance to absorb the vitamins and focus on repair instead of digestion. The third habit might surprise you. Just 5 minutes of gentle leg movement before sleep can increase nighttime blood flow and help deliver nutrients where they're needed most. We're not talking about a workout, just gentle motion and to tell your body your legs are still alive and ready to heal. Try seated leg extensions, slow ankle circles, or rising under your toes and lowering your heels 10 times. These light movements help oxygen and vitamins like B12, D3, and K2 circulate into your muscle fibers. A study in geriatric rehabilitation showed that seniors who did 5 minutes of this kind of activity before bed saw 22% more blood flow in their lower limbs. Within 10 days, they reported less soreness and better balance in the morning. One woman, Carla Ramirez, 66, from New Mexico, added this habit while recovering from a fall. She did gentle ankle circles in bed and noticed her feet stopped cramping at night. It became part of her nightly rhythm, just like brushing her teeth. These 3 actions, hydrating smartly, eating lighter dinners, and moving gently, might not sound dramatic, but when layered on top of your vitamin routine, they become a powerful set of tools to prevent aging diseases and extend your physical independence. It's not about doing more. It's about doing things differently with purpose. The body doesn't need complexity. It needs rhythm, consistency, and the right signals at the right time. For anyone serious about aging well and living strong into their 70s and beyond, these tiny habits can be the bridge between knowing what to do and actually seeing results. Start tonight. 1 glass of water every 90 minutes, a lighter dinner, 5 minutes of mindful movement. Then let your vitamins and your body take care of the rest. You've now got everything you need to support stronger legs, better balance, and deeper rest without adding more pills or pushing through painful workouts. Just the right nutrients, taken the right way at the right time. When you give your body the tools it needs, it knows how to heal. You don't need heavy training or another prescription. Sometimes real change starts with 3 quiet vitamins before bed. Try it tonight. Let a B12 tablet melt under your tongue. Take D3 and K2 with a small healthy snack. Then rest knowing your body is doing the work while you sleep. We'd love to hear what your current routine looks like. What have you tried? What's helped share in the comments below. We read and reply to every message, because senior health deserves real conversation and real solutions. If this video helped you or someone you care about, don't forget to subscribe. This channel is here to help you live healthy after 50, with trusted advice, natural health for seniors, and timeless longevity secrets that truly work.